that's built to be driven. You know, it handles well, it sounds good, it feels like a sports car. When you pull it out of the garage and you look at it, take a moment of silence, then you start it. You hear that wonderful V6 start up. You hear the noise, you feel the feedback through the suspension, and it's really something special. It gets the juices flowing and the pulse up. I was born with a passion for cars. My dad used to have an Alfa Romeo, my uncle used to rally them. So my first love has always been Italian cars. The first time I saw a GTV was one afternoon when I walked out of the school gates and there was a white 2-liter GTV with blue interior parked outside, and I thought, one day I'll have one of these. Roger McCleary went on a press trip to Autodelta in Italy, and while standing in the factory, he saw this 3-liter motor lying there. And there the whole story started. They started building the 3-liter GTV in 1983, and in that same year they started competing in Group 1 racing. And from day one they were quite successful. Although they had a little bit less horsepower and cc's than a 535, the cars were lighter and handled better. And one Sunday I was reading the Cape Times. I saw an advertisement of a 3-liter GTV in Bloemfontein. So I found the guy that afternoon. I went there, and when he opened his garage, the sun caught this beautiful white car from behind. I saw no dents in the door frame or anywhere on the car, and I thought, trouble. The guy was kind enough to give me the keys and said, take it for a spin. So I took it on the West Coast Road, and when I came back, I said, I'll take it. Some of my first experiences on the track was with the 3-liter GTV. A very good friend of mine took me around, showed me the lines, and I was hooked from there. I find they're very easy to drive fast. Once you get the feel right and you feel it settles into a corner, you've got a slide, sort of drift off the rear end, then it's in its element. It's got mountains of torque. It's wonderful for a track like Killarney, where you can come out the corners quickly and you can just enjoy yourself. And that's where the car comes into its right. And for me, the times on the track with this car was the best moments in this car. After I bought the car, it's just normal maintenance from there on. Bulletproof engines, as long as you service them correctly. One other stage you need to do the cylinder heads. Notoriously, the second gear synchro mesh in all Alfa Romeos is a little bit suspect. This one is actually one of the better Alfa Romeo gearboxes, but if you gear down, you must still be careful to put that second gear in exactly the right place. Other than that, normal maintenance, brakes, clutch. This car's still got its original clutch after 100,000 kilometers. Car becomes sort of part of you. I think in South Africa we all are used to drive long distances. Everybody can tell stories about long distance driving and cars that we enjoy. So it becomes part of the family, it becomes part of you. So it's not just a car. You know, you've got memories, you drove around, you drove on the track, you had wonderful Sunday outings with the family and the Alfa Club. You may even kiss your wife in this car on a special moment. So it is part of you, and if you don't really need to sell it, why would you like to do that? And I've got 2 boys and I would love them to enjoy this with me, and they actually do. So I'll prefer to leave it to them